Welcome back and good morning, students. So today we'll be starting with new chapter, that is chapter number 4, that is royalty accounting. So before starting with the problem, so previously we studied about insurance of fire insurance and also joint venture, how the joint venture occurs between two peoples, and also consignment, how the consignment of goods will be made, and all we know about these terms. So next we'll be starting with royalty account. So what is this royalty accounts basically? So what does royalty account means? So this royalty means, in simple terms, we can take it as a amount or a fee payable to a particular person. So here as you can see, meaning of royalty. Royalty is made to the legal owner of a property, patent, copyright work or franchisee by those who wish to make use of it for the purpose of generating revenue or other desirable activities. So simply you can understand, so there might be two people. So one is Ram and one is other one may be Raman. Ram and Raman, there are two peoples. On this person is very good at whatever the work is doing. He is good at writing. So let's take example of writing. Is a writer. So here the Ram is a writer. He writes a book. So this Raman is a publisher. Who is he? He is a publisher who publishes the book. So Ram has been copyrighted his book. Copyright means whatever the book he has written, whatever the things he has written, he has copyright saying that book belongs to Ram. So he cannot publish. He has just written the book. He don't have so much of sufficient funds maybe for publishing it. So that time he comes to Raman, the publisher, to ask for publishing his book. Or Raman may go and consent that person Ram and say that I'll publish your book. That time Ram will give the copyrights of that book, whatever the book he has written, to Raman. So that time whatever the Raman is paying for this Ram will be known as royalty. So not only writing of books, so it may also include mining royalties. So for example, one person X might be having a land. So Y maybe Y is having some industry. So he is having some digging industry or mining industry or whatever it is. So in this land there might be some oil or minerals. So now what happens? Y will contract with X saying that I will dig your land, I'll take the whatever the minerals or oil is there in your land. So for that purpose, this Y person will pay for X person some money, that is known as royalty. So likewise, see here, oil wells royalty. Patent means if you have conducted, if the person has discovered some product or something, if the person has some, for example, any kind of brands, it might be any kind of new software, it might be, he has been identified that for that person, if other person is paying the money, it's known as royalty. So this is all about the royalty. What is simple meaning to understand royalty? So likewise, coming on to definition, according to William Pickles, royalty is the remuneration payable. So you can see it is the remuneration payable to a person in respect of use of an assets, whether the hired or purchased from such person. So using of that person assets, using of other person's copyrights, using of other person's whatever it is, patent right, for the purpose of generating money from that, and paying some remuneration calculated by reference to or varying with qualities produced or sold as a result of such assets. So here royalty in simple term, it is a remuneration payable to the person who is the owner of a particular product from the person who was taking that product or copyright for the purpose of generating profit. Right. So what is the important? Next, coming on to important terminologies in royalty. So you need to know what are the important terminologies which we will be using in this royalty chapter. So first is lessor and lessee. Lessee and lessor, minimum rent or dead rent or fixed rent. Third one, royalty agreement, short workings, recoupment of short working. So this is some of the important terms you need to know for doing the accounting treatments. First, coming on to the very important term here is lessee and lessor. So what is this lessee and lessor? So here the first is a lessee, the user of an asset received from its legal owner or the person who makes payments to the owner of the asset. So in this case, Ram and Raman, Ram is the owner. He has written the book. So this person is receiving the copyrights for the purpose of generating the income. So here Raman will become lessee because he is taking the ownership of the copyrights of that books for the purpose of generating profits, right? And he is paying the money for Raman. So likewise, lessor, the real owner of the assets or copyrights of the land or royalty. So the real owner, whoever the owner is, whoever the book has written, whoever the land belongs to, that person will be known as lessor. Understood who is lessor and lessee? Yes. So or else you can see owner, you will get O, and lessor also will be there O. So in this person who is receiving the money, that person receivee, or you can say lessee, right? This is all about the lessor and lessee. Next, coming on to what is there, minimum rent or dead rent or fixed rent. So minimum rent, it is a minimum amount or the rent of consideration payable to lessor by lessee for the use of assets irrespective of sales or production achieved. So now Ram and Raman. So Ram and Raman. So Ram is a I have written, yes. Ram is a lessor, Raman is a lessee, right? So this person needs to pay whatever he has taken the copyrights. Raman has taken the copyrights of Ram. So now Raman has to pay some money for Ram, right? So whatever the book published, for example, one book, I will say that Raman will say, one book, if the one person, if he sells one book, I'll give you 100 rupees for that book. So that is the rent, whatever the royalty payable. 100 rupees per book is the royalty payable. So sometimes what happens in the initial period, there may not be a very good profit. They may not sell the entire value of books. There's some kind of loss will be going on. That is not a loss, it is an initial stage. So that time what happens, this Ram and Raman will have an agreement saying this much of minimum rent should be payable if you are not able to provide me full royalty amount. So that we will be calling as minimum amount. So for example, royalty will be 1 lakh rupees. This is the royalty fees, maybe 1 lakh. And they might be fixing that minimum rent or fixed rent or dead rent will be 50,000. Even if he sells the book, even if he doesn't sell the book, he should pay rupees 50,000. That is when royalty, when the amount is, so you can see minimum rent is payable only when the royalty is less than the minimum rent. So for example, on a particular year 2012 maybe, what happens, he has this person Raman has incurred only 40,000 for the purpose for the books. Whatever the books he sold, Raman is getting only 42,000. At that time, Raman will not pay 40,000 for Ram. He will pay rupees 50,000 minimum rent for Ram. So after earning, when there is an earning of profit, at that time he will take back the money. That is known as short working. So here 50,000 was minimum rent payable. 40,000 is he has earned the profit is 40,000. Raman has earned 40,000 profit, but he has paid 50,000. So here 10,000 is we will call this as short workings. This is known as short workings. This 10,000 will be taken back in the next years when the profit has been earned. So for example, in the next year there will be earning more money you take. That time this 10,000 of money which we are take, that will be considering as short workings, will be recouped. So taking back of money, this 10,000 will be calling as recoupment. So this are some of the things, words you need to understand. So here next, coming on to minimum rent. When the actual royalty is more than minimum rent, then the minimum rent will be merged with the actual royalty. So for example, 50,000 is minimum rent, 1 lakh rupees is the royalty. When the royalty is more means 10,000 is 1 lakh rupees will pay from this value, whatever the minimum, whatever the short workings is there, you will be deducting that and then you will pay. So when you do the one sum, you will get to know these things. So next, coming on to what is short workings. The excess of minimum rent or actual rent is actual royalty is called short working. As I said earlier, he has earned 40,000 profit and he has paid 50,000 for Ram. 10,000 rupees extra he has paid. Even though he has earned 40,000, he has paid 50,000. So this 10,000 will be called as short workings. Yes. The excess short workings from lessee and called short working suspense for lessor. So the lessee will be calling that as short workings. The lessor will call as short working suspense, because in the next year when there is a profit, this person, the lessee, will deduct the money, right? So it is known as suspense for lessor. Short working is treated as assets by the lessee and short working suspense is treated as liability by the lessor. Next is recoupment of short workings. So what is this recoupment of short working means? This 10,000 rupees extra whatever paid will be taken back by the lessee, this Raman, at the next years. That will be known as recoupment. So the recoupment of short workings refers to recovering the short workings of any year from the surplus royalty of the succeeding years. So from the succeeding years, when these surplus whatever paid will be recouped. So recouped can also be known as recovering of the short workings. Whatever we are paid more, we need to recover that. So that is known as recoupment. So there we have three types of recoupments. One is fixed recoupment, floating recoupments and lifetime recoupment. So this is very important. Listen. Fixed recoupment. When the recoupment is permitted only over a fixed or stipulated period, it is called fixed recoupment. So this 10,000, so in the agreement they might have written 10,000 is a short workings. So this 10,000 rupees should be recovered within next 2 years. This 10,000 should be recovered within next 2 years. So whatever the recoupment is there, that should be recovered within the next 2 years. That is fixed. Within 2 years of time, they need to recover the losses. So that is known as fixed recoupment. So coming on next to the floating recoupment method, when recoupment is permitted over a subsequent period following the year of short working, it is called a subsequent recoupment or floating recoupment. So first year you will be having 10,000 short working. Second year you will be having 5,000 short workings, and third year you will be having 1,000 short workings. That is, you have paid extra money for the lessor, right? Even though you are facing loss, you have paid the extra money. That is known as short workings. So first year short working should be recovered within 2 years. Second year short working should be recovered between next 2 years. So this first year may be 2013, second year may be 2014, and third year may be 2015. 2013's short working should be recovered within next 2 years, that is 2014 and 15. 2014's short working should be recovered between next 2 years, that is 2015 and 16. 2015's should be recovered in 2016 and 2017. So within next 2 years, the short working should be recovered by the lessee. Right. So if in case he can't recover this, if in case he can't recover within next 2 years, so this 10,000 rupees cannot be recovered within 2015. Still there is a value of 1,000 remaining. So this case is a loss for the lessee. Here you can see, if the short workings cannot be recovered within the permitted period, they becomes irrecoverable and would be transferred to profit and loss account of the lessee. And then here lifetime recoupment. So whatever the value 10,000 is there, he can recover in 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, etc. So until and unless he is recovering the money, he can be showing that in his accounts and go on like that. So this is a 3 times of recoupment method or recovering method. So in these things we have learnt about lessee lessor, minimum rent, royalty agreement, not studied, but short workings and recoupment done. So let's see what is royalty agreement. a legal agreement made between lessee and lessor to use the assets or a copyright of lessor by lessee for productive or commercial operation which may generate the revenue, under which a consideration called royalty is payable to lessor periodically. So it is particularly a kind of agreement which is made between lessor and lessor for the purpose of generating a profit by lessee and giving and payable of royalty to lessee. So who is generating a profit by lessee and giving the royalty to lessor. So hope you understood with this introduction of royalty. So in the next video, the first how to do accounting treatments. I'll start with accounting treatments. So in accounting treatment, the first is calculation of table of analysis. So in the next video, we'll be seeing how to see this table of analysis. Thank you so much.